Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gamer Grudge X.
And welcome to Gamer Grudge. I don't know what episode and what season. I think it's season 15, episode 4.
Yep. Let's go.
That was a massive guess. I'm not even joking. That was such a guess on that one. So I am your host, Mist. Because I did this Saturday and all this stuff is running together now. I am also here with Franny.
Hello.
And there he goes. And my other favorite co-host, Chris.
What's up, baby boys and baby girls? How's daddy's little kittens doing?
Alright.
Taking it one day at a time, my brother.
I'm glad someone answered.
See, fuck you, Loveless. Stop making me laugh. You know I will not let you make me laugh, damn it.
And we're with our contestants who are also my judges for Saturday's show. Loveless.
I almost burped. Hi, hello. I'm literally just getting home.
I'm real gassy today.
You
Have some
weren't,
Taco
you
Bell,
weren't
so you have
this
to
gassy
excuse me.
before.
Mama didn't burp me today.
And that's all we need to introduce. So we should just go ahead and go into the rules. Oh wow, Mac isn't gonna say anything.
The regulations.
No, I'm not gonna say nothing. Go ahead. I mean, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't you have no attitude with me?
I'm not.
Look at your camera and say you don't have an attitude.
I do not have an attitude.
I got an attitude. I got a big attitude.
We're going to the rules. We're going to the rules.
All right, here are the rules. The rules are there are 4 questions per round. The person with the point is awarded to the person with the best argument, not the best answer. If it was the best answer, then this wouldn't be a fair matchup. The fighter with the most points will win the entire fight. But if there is a tie, we will move to a PvP round. There are 5 phases in Gamer Grudge. First phase is the introduction phase, where you just state your answer. That's all. There's no answers, no nothing. Just give us your answer and move on. Phase 2 is the declaration round. This is where you argue your points for your answer. This is not attacking nobody else's answers. You are simply giving us your reasoning for your answer. And you get 3 minutes to do this. Phase 3 is the grudge round. This is where you tear down the argument, but keep it above the belt. But, you know, this is where you literally just tear down the person's argument. Tell them that their answer is strictly bullshit. Phase 4 is the last minute question round, where we give you a last minute question, basically either to give you a rebuttal or we have a question set up for you. 9 times out of 10, we're probably going to give you a rebuttal, but we try people here at Gamer Grudge. And phase 5 is cleanup and fact checking and the verdict of the round.
Actually, you know what?
Okay, so hopefully you got all those rules because, hey, I wasn't paying attention.
Fucking the game show.
Yeah, something like that. The game Grudge rules and all of that. But they were expertly done by Mr. MacPool, who is our other contestant. I'll be nice.
Hey, what's up? Hi.
But with that said, let's get with the first question.
Let's go get right into it. Let's go. I've been waiting for this.
Hey, Loveless, do you want to read the question?
I hate you.
I'll read it. Hold on, let me get back into Zoom.
So much.
Oh, it's oh no, god damn it. Back into fuck.
You're doing your best. I appreciate you.
What is the best casino game? All right, who wrote this?
So I got it. All right. So, in honor of Dream Vegas being released for NES today, what is the best casino game? Slot machines count as well? Question mark.
Oh, you actually went into the chat to read it. I was reading what the people.
Good
Knew
job,
she was
Franny.
going to
You
say
get a gold
that. That's why I
star.
did that.
You get
I
a
knew
gold
she was
star
gonna
for
do that.
actually doing your homework.
Y'all are all
And
assholes.
I'm doing my hair at the same time this is going, so I've got both hands in my hair. I'm not paying
And
attention.
we are starting with Mac. What is your pick?
I went with Rakin Bacon Deluxe.
It does not say deluxe, so I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm sorry. I couldn't find it. We kept going. I had one, but it kept the photo won't up. So yeah, sorry.
Loveless, what is your answer?
I went with the classic Golden Nugget 6-4.
I have seen that casino in real life.
Golden Nugget 64.
I have actually been to Vegas a few times.
I've always wanted to go to Vegas.
Save your money. Anyways, back to this. We're gonna
But you
go
can
to...
drink in public there.
So, Macklemore, are you ready for your 3-minute
Macklemore?
dissertation?
He's in
Yeah,
that
I'm ready.
INDEPENDENT shit hustling.
I'm ready.
All right, 3 minutes. Hold on. God, fuck. All right. Yeah, 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1, get it.
All right, look, this is an addictive game. I played this on the cruise ship that I was on. And out of all the games on this ship, I kept going. My brother-in-law showed me this game. So I played it, and every time I played it, I automatically almost got a win every time. I got paid every time I did this damn game. It was the game was highly successful. So I was sitting up there like now I don't gamble, but I would go back. I would try to think, man, okay, I would try to go back from the ship and go back there and try to play it. Every fucking time I would go by that machine, it would be packed because they would save their spots and people would save that seat because everybody was playing this game. And the reason why everybody played this game is it's fun because the object of the game is to literally get it's a slot machine, so you gotta get certain things in a row, and you gotta fill every time you get a certain spot in a row, it will go right to the piggy, and the piggy would get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then the object of the game is to make the pig pop. So you can pop the pig, you may get $15, you may get $20, you may get $200. You may get $1,500. So it depends on how your day is going, but every time you do it, there's a chance you're gonna win. You're gonna pop that pig every chance you get. It's fun, it's addicting, it's what you look for in a casino in a slot game. It's the best because you not only are getting paid, you do have to bet money in it. That is true, but that's the key of it. You're not betting a whole bunch of money. It's just pennies. So you're betting pennies as your pennies have done now, and your pennies are going. You can do what you want. You can do a high bet, a low bet, anything. But you can go pennies. You can do high. You can go low. It's to your discretion of how you're going to do it. The game is fun. It's highly addictive. It's a game that literally I could play. The next time I go on a cruise, I'm probably going to play it again. That's the one game I'm going to play. I love it. That's my answer.
Okay, this so far sounds like a sponsored video. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsor, Rake and Bacon. Gambling
Deluxe.
addiction?
No,
such
deluxe.
luck, fucker.
You have to add deluxe at the end of that.
Rake and Bacon Deluxe. Here, spend your money and maybe you'll get a couple pennies back.
No, actually, you get a lot of money. You get $10 back. Want to put that in there? You get that.
We got that, but save that for the next round. Loveless, buddy, pal, are you ready?
Are you ready for love?
No, I'm not ready for that, but I'm ready to tell you why this game is great.
Well, too bad because I'm having your baby and you're going to raise it. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. He just throws up a deuces and leaves.
All right, I was like, all right, guys, I forfeit. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
All right, 3, 2, 1, get it.
All right, fellas. So let me introduce you to the beautiful nugget that is Golden Nugget 64. If you want a good casino game experience, I would look no further than the N64. Why, you may ask? Well, it has a variety of casino-like games such as poker, blackjacks, the slots, pretty much any other type of blackjack or casino game that you can play at a casino, like the real the wheel thing. I know casinos. Be quiet. Despite everything with the wheel, you can still play all those games. It gives you a certain amount of money. The AI in the game is actually really smart in that they'll actually, fold if things aren't going too well for them. But they're all, but it's also set on difficulty. So if you're someone who's like, I just want to feel good winning, then you could go for the like 50 to 100 bets. But if you want to actually, have some hair in your chest, see what it's like to actually be in a little bit of Vegas, then you're gonna go for more of the 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 bids. You start out with that money, and you can just collect it, and then you can use that money as you are progressing through the game. It's just overall, it's just a fun party game that you can play with your friends, the comfort of your home, without even spending a dime, other than the cost of the game. And that's pretty much all I got because the real ones don't need to speak that much.
Ooh,
This is a continuation from what happened Saturday during our mock president debate. Please check that out on.
I just want to let you know. I just want to let you know that I still want to play for that fucking wall. I'm not playing for no fucking wall.
Excuse Mac, who is paying for the wall?
Not me.
All right, 5 minutes
Wow.
on the clock.
5 minutes on the clock now. 5 minutes are on the clock. Are you two ready?
Wait, hold on,
You
gotta
want
go to
bl-
gallery.
oh,
mode. There we go. Now you can. I'm sorry, honey. You can go now.
Goddamn right. 5 minutes are on the clock. Are you two ready? Are you ready for blood? Are you ready for low blows? Are you ready for petty insults? All right, good job answering my fucking question. Go. Clock's ticking.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Fuck you. I'm not paying for no for a wall, motherfucker. And fuck you. Just fuck you. That wall's not. We need to pay for this fucking wall, and I'm not paying for it. Fuck you.
All right, bet. Okay, that's a
happening?
bet. So we coming in hot. All right, bet. Go ahead, talk about your little shitty ass game. Tell me about it.
Oh yeah. Okay, come on, bring it, motherfucker.
I'm hearing all this talk. I'm not hearing an argument for your game and why your game's better than mine. Go ahead.
Hey, bring it, bitch. Your game is fucking. Your Vegas Steak is better than your fucking piece of shit game.
Why?
Because
Why?
it literally has.
Because you chose it. Why?
You literally have a store with Vegas Steaks. Yours is just a literally middle of the road casino game that you can play on your fucking PC. My game, you can actually get fucking money. You're just sitting up there playing with
Okay,
daggone
you can
Monopoly.
get money, but you can also lose money too.
Yeah, you can lose money, but are you actually
No.
losing that money, or are you having fun? You don't have the thrill. Get the
Oh
hair on
yeah,
your
no,
nuts,
I'm
damn
having
it.
loads of fun playing the game as I'm just over here just getting my imaginary money, giving my endorphin rush.
Yeah,
And if
you're
I
giving
lose
your
money,
nut. Yeah,
I ain't so bad, but at least I can still pay for my house.
Loveless, you gotta daggone live a little bit. And also, you don't gotta pay the house to play this game. All you gotta do is put $20 fucking in the daggone slot machine. There you go. It's a game.
Okay,
it's fun.
So what happens if you lose? You lose that $20? Do they give it
You
back?
lose that $20. You gotta know when to stop. That's not my
you
fault.
lose. That's what I'm saying.
Look,
That's what I'm saying.
I
You
knew when
lose.
to stop.
What you mean?
You gotta know.
What you mean,
Just like the gambling motherfucker. You gotta know when to hold them, and you gotta know when to fold them. And I folded as soon as I knew I was losing money. That's what you gotta do. It's not my fault that you played your sorry ass game, your sorry ass arcade game.
I mean, just because you lost money on the game, you ain't gotta get mad at me for that. You feel me?
I didn't lose.
Like I'm just over here trying to say that with my game, I can do more than just slots. I can do more than just slots though. All you got.
I ain't gonna lie to you, son of a bitch. I did lose a money, but I didn't lose a lot. With your game, yeah, you don't lose money, you don't do that, but you gotta live a little bit. You gotta have some fun. There's no thrilling moment than you putting your money on.
That's cap. That's
not cap.
That's cap.
Your game is cap.
That's absolutely cap.
Yours is an arcade game.
Cap.
This is an arcade fucking game.
What else? What else do y'all got other than like slots? Let me hear that. Let me hear that. What else y'all got other than slots? Because we got cards, man.
Yeah.
We got the roulette wheel, man. We got balls, man. What you got?
You want to know something? I'd rather play poker I played poker before I got on that cruise. I had more fun playing poker with my family than playing with a fucking computer. Ooh, that's so
Okay, what does
fun.
that have to do with Wreck and Bacon,
It's
though?
so fun. There's no
What's it got to do with Wreck and Bacon, though?
losing nothing.
What's it got to do with Wreck and Bacon, though?
Off. You don't want to hit the machine. You want to daggone beat up somebody.
I'm just saying, because I don't have to pay for a cruise. If I go to Vegas right now and I lose that money, guess what? I got to make the whole trip back counting. But in my game, all I got to do is switch the cartridge. If I lose, I don't really lose anything.
Where's your stakes, man? You ain't having no fun. Ain't no fun with it, man.
At the very least, you can say that you're getting the practice.
And I may lose
you
this
getting the
question.
practice.
Look. I'll put it like this. If I lose this question based on you just can't lose money, all of y'all that is like, I would be honest. That is
I'm sorry that we're frugal. I'm sorry that we like money. I'm sorry that we like being rich. I'm sorry that we like having cars. I'm sorry that we like having a house. I'm sorry that we like eating food on the table. I'm sorry that I don't want to lose all my money because I didn't bet on black. You feel me? Like I'm sorry. I like to be a little more careful with my money. You feel me?
I feel you.
Nah, you.
I'm
The
telling
time might as well go up. I already got that. Nah, you're done. You're done.
No, you're done. Fuck you. And then I'll fuck you and pay for the fucking ball, and I'm not paying for shit.
5 minutes is too long.
I'm not paying for this fucking wall, so I'm not that's why I daggone play Rake and Bacon to make sure I get some money to pay for the fucking wall.
Just because you were traded to the Mushroom Kingdom, that got nothing to do with that. I'm telling you, just because you were traded doesn't mean...
I would rather play blackjack on my damn phone than play blackjack on daggone the N64. Also, the controls are
So you're saying you'd rather do that than play Rake and Bacon? Is that what you're saying? You'd rather play something on your phone that you don't lose money on than play Rake and Bacon? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Your controller is dog shit. Everything about your game should be...
No, actually, the controls of the game is... intuitive for the N64. For the N64, it's really intuitive, and it works.
Oh my
really
god!
well.
Let me shop. Oh, I got 21 Rumble Pack. Oh crap! That's so interesting. That's cool. Well, I just bet $20 on Breaking Bacon. Holy shit! I just made $20. I just lost. Damn it! But when you're in that game, like, I lost $60.
Nah, bro. See, I was letting you talk because I wanted to see if you had anything more.
Oh God! Thank God! Shut the fuck up! Stop! Stop!
You ain't got a fart.
Shut up!
Judges, strike that last bit off the record. And if we have to, we will deduct points from that contestant.
Oh my God! Can we just end the stream? That was fucking dreadful.
Technically, yes, we can. I have that power.
Oh my God!
I'll just say we hear the grudge. Let's grudge, brother. Let's go.
No, we were going at it. Yeah.
I think we need to have an I think we need to have a fucking intervention.
Man, fuck Loveless, but I love you, man.
Nah, fuck you too, but all love. I mean.
Okay, I tried to ask this question. Does anybody have a question?
No.
Mac, do you have a fucking gambling problem?
No.
Also, I am curious. What is Rake and Bacon on?
What is it on?
Yeah.
You have to go. It's literally a slot machine. So you gotta go. I think you gotta go to casino to play it. I'll admit you have to.
I thought this was Gamer Grudge.
Well, you know what? To be fair,
it is technically a game.
It's technically a game. You're technically going in there to put your money in there, and it's the same as arcade machines.
Just for clarification, what you are saying is you actually have to physically be in a casino to play this.
This is true. You're right.
No, I'm asking. Is that the case?
Yeah, you're right. You have to be in a casino to play this. This is no lie. Or a casino or a. Yeah, you have to be in a casino. Well, I do think there are in different gas stations. Don't quote me on this. You can fact check this.
But you have to physically go somewhere, is what you're saying.
You have to physically go somewhere.
Okay, that's why I couldn't find any information on the video game Rake and Bacon Deluxe.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah. You got to go there. Yeah. So that's true. Yeah.
Any other facts or cleanup?
Oh,
fuck. I just listened to two dudes yelling over each other for 5 minutes. I don't know what facts you want me to find. Other than Mac is really like hung up on a wall for some reason.
You want to talk about that?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
No,
I
what do you mean
wouldn't.
hung up on a wall? What do you mean?
You keep saying I'm not paying for a wall. I'm not paying for a wall.
No,
The
that's
fuck are
a
you
joke from
talking
last.
about?
No, it's a joke from the last episode. You gotta see it.
Like
don't get
Jesus
started.
Christ.
No, it's a joke from the last episode of tagging. It was fun. We did that.
I'm sure it was riveting.
It was.
It was a deep cut.
Actually, wasn't. It was more of the cats and dogs. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. We'll talk about that in the next round.
We're not trying to get political over.
I know, right? Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. Matt
I was going to say I'll disconnect right now if we're getting political.
Matt Pool for 2029.
Oh, you wouldn't have to. I would just have to stop the stream.
Matt Pool for 2029. All right,
Mac, you would be president for about 12 minutes knowing your plan. I know your plan. You told us your plan.
Let us move on.
Yes.
Oh God, couldn't be any worse than what I just sat through. Jesus.
So,
I love you guys.
Franny,
You got
Franny,
you
here are
got
the
at least 3
controls.
more questions of that.
Please, make your pick.
So you're telling me that I have to choose between leaving my house to go.
Oh my God!
Oh, let her cook. Let her cook, Matt, because I got something similar.
In the comfort of my home.
I mean, I guess I have a fact.
To go. What is your fact?
Just to throw it out there, because I think it adds into your argument. Rake and Bacon Experience. The game has an RTB, return to player, of 95.89% and a high volatility, which means that while wins may be less frequent, they'll be bigger than those of low volatility slots, which promise more frequent but smaller wins. That is something that does have to do with one of Mac's arguments.
Yes. Versus a game that I pay once for that has multiple types of games in it. So I'm gonna go with Loveless this one.
Wow.
Thank you.
Lazy mentality. I tell you.
You are a wise person.
Christopher, how about you?
Okay, you talk about people being lazy. I talk about them being responsible with their fucking money. Are you out of your goddamn mind? You know, most of us regular fucking folks with 9-to-5s and we're on payroll and doing all that shit. We have bills to pay. And we can't take our money and go to the slots. So, you know, it's Loveless. Like, holy shit. Goddamn, Mac.
I mean,
do you have a gambling problem? There's an 800
No.
number
I
for it.
picked the casino game. I picked the casino game. I didn't read my own questions, so I just picked the casino game.
You wrote the question.
Whoa.
I put it in before I had a chance to change it. I just picked the casino game.
Okay. I will give you points of credit for thinking outside the box.
Yeah, no, that was a very creative answer.
Because it is a fair answer.
It's fair. It's creative. You hit us with a curveball.
Yeah.
But lastly, Mac, I just started this by saying I have been to Vegas many times. I have yet to see a single person to gamble and they are happy that they lost money and left their house to do
I never said they were happy. I never said that.
But that's the thing about a game. You want some kind of jubilance from it. You want some type of gratification.
This is true, but you got.
I would get gratification either way if I played Loveless' game because even if I lost, guess what? I didn't lose a dime.
Fair. That's fair.
So Loveless, you win. Clean sweep.
Tab on him one time.
Hell yeah.
All right. So let's go to question 2.
Everyone out the white.
Question 2.
Question 2.
Question number 2.
Chris.
Oh yes. Let me pull up the Twitter chat.
Oh,
it's not right in front of me.
Twitter chat.
Chris.
Let's see. Question number 2. With Dead Rising getting a remaster, we like to know what Capcom game you like to see get a remake or remaster. But the question on screen is, What Capcom 2010's game you like to see get a remaster/remake?
Which honestly asked kind of two different questions there, because one was very specific and the other was kind of general.
Yeah, I fucked that one up. That was my fault. I changed it because it didn't make sense to do 2010, so it just didn't.
Who is spell checking these questions?
Don't ask.
Nobody, Bernie.
Clearly no one.
We did this quick fast in a hurry.
Okay, Loveless, what is your answer?
I went with Beautiful Joe.
Why is there a picture of Golden Nugget on the screen?
I just didn't turn it off, so he's gonna go to Beautiful Joe.
Oh, Beautiful Joe.
And Mac, tell us the answer that none of us are surprised about.
One with Mega Man Legends.
Oh, what the heck with your Rayman? How did that happen?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
There we go.
Look at him.
Okay, so after this,
Wait, which Mega Man is it?
Mega Man Legends. The one where he can get hit by what looks like an '84 Corolla.
Yeah, I just got that gift because it was funny.
do we
To my
have?
opponent's credit, it is really funny.
It is. It is.
That's awesome.
I'll admit, I did kind of laugh at that when I saw that. Like, that's messed up.
No, I'm not trashing that. That is actually funny.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
imagine,
that is. Yeah.
imagine having to start over the beginning because you got hit by a Corolla. It's crazy.
My dear, do we have 3 minutes on the clock?
You will in a moment.
Yeah, you
Yes,
give
you
me
have
those
3 minutes on the clock. Take all 3 of these minutes. Take it.
Loveless, take us 3 minutes. Do something with it.
Here's 3 minutes. Now, what are you gonna do with it? Go.
All right, fellas, let me get you in about why a Beautiful Joe remake would not only be gas for Capcom, but it would actually probably be one of the best remakes they would make, given their current situation. For those of you who don't know about Beautiful Joe, let me just tell you, it's basically a side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's known for being stylistic. It's known for having some tight gameplay, amazing music, things of that nature. So imagine that happening in a modern setting, especially because, and correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a while since I played the game, but it's very much based on the love for movies, like superhero movies. So imagine it having it now in today's climate where we are experiencing a sort of renaissance of superhero shows, almost a overabundance, if you will. Just imagine the amount of references, the amount of skins, the amount of customization, just the amount of, recontextualizing you can do with a game like this. Not to mention, beat 'em ups have been on the rise recently. If you look at things like Streets of Rage, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, things like that. So there is a highly valuable market, and I believe that with a bunch of fans having, being in love with such a cult classic, I believe that this remake would be the best remake that they could make. And that's all I gotta say. I yield my time.
And your time is well respected, Mr. Loveless. Oh man, you gave me an idea, but I'll address it after you two grudge to see if you address it first.
Well, with that said,
Mac, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Mr. Mac-a-Man Legends. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, do it.
I know what you're saying, Mega Man. I get it. And you're saying, well, Mac's picking Mega Man. Look, this is just not any other Mega Man. This is a Mega Man that was very different from the other Mega Man. You're so used to the side-scrolling Mega Man, and I know a lot of people are saying that. But ask yourself, what exactly is a remake? What exactly makes the best remakes? Games that are judged lightly but needs a tune-up. Mega Man Legends need a tune-up. If you play Mega Man Legends on the PlayStation, the controls are not that good. The graphics are not that good. But what saves it is the story. The story is very well done. The Mega Man Legends is about a about I don't know. He's a fireman named Mega Man Vomit, who literally is going on this adventure Zelda-like and going into these underground tunnels where he's a digger and he goes underground and he goes into these underground facilities trying to hunt for treasures that are called refractors. That's what the story is about. And your story is all about the lore of you're going all the way to an island that is called Catalogs, and you're stuck on this island because the flutter's is down because the engine is blown up. So you got to go on the island and expand your terrain, this island, to search for refractors to fix the flutter. Now, the reason why I feel that's just because it's a really great game and a great premise. The reason why I feel like this game needs to be remake is it really needs a remake. This game needs it. The one thing about remakes, I feel the great remakes that are good are the remakes that needs it. That when you played the first game, you know, it may not look well. There's remakes that you look at the first game and you be like, man, that game didn't look well, but I remember it being fun to play. But when you put it on a new console, you give it an update, you give it a facelift. Like if it gets some new graphics, new stuff, new things, like there's so much. This game is such a sandbox to play with because I can understand why they didn't do a remake because they didn't expand upon it because back then it was on the PlayStation and back then when you put more data you had to do 2 discs and you couldn't do that. But with Mega Man Legends in today, you can literally expand it and put more stuff in it. This game had more stuff in this game than it shouldn't have. Because you saw it in Legends 2 that they put more stuff in Legends 2, but they had more stuff to put in Legends 1. They just didn't have the time to do it because Capcom didn't have the money to do it. So I feel like Mega Man Legends is the greatest would be the greatest remake because it would bring in the audience because there is an audience for Mega Man Legends. There's a lot of people wanting Mega Man Legends. They want Mega Man Legends, and this will be the greatest remake that we can get.
And your time is actually up.
Woo!
Hey.
Alright, so let's go to gallery mode. Let's actually get the question on the screen. Okay. Do we have 5 minutes on the clock?
Yes, we do. All right, are we ready? Everybody?
Ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
That's what I like to hear. Now, be good kittens for daddy and maim, murder, and kill. Time's going, go.
Okay. First of all, great game. Great. You had a great choice. It's a great game. Great graphics. Great controls. Great everything about Beautiful Joe. That's true, right? Everything's great about your game. Everything's great. Am I correct?
Yeah, no. You're absolutely
Everything's
correct.
right about your game.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
Absolutely correct. That is cool. It's a great game. It's a great game. So tell me this one question, Loveless. Why the fuck would you remake everything that is good about that game? Why would you remake that? It's already good.
Simple.
There's nothing. There's nothing that needs to be polished. Nothing needs to be done.
But
I think what your game needs is a sequel because Beautiful Joe 2
very much not accessible right now.
No. I'll be surprised if it's not going to be on PSN. It's probably going to be on PSN. I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to get a remaster of that game.
Like given how everything is, especially because people tend to like the GameCube version the best, and we all know GameCube.
Yeah, that's true, and I get that. But I'm telling you, they're going to make a remake. But you're talking about people look at you're right, but the problem is, what's the point of doing something that's already good? You're taking something. You're just. It's about money because it's about the money. Okay, well let's go to
Mega Man. Think about this from a business perspective. Like from the business perspective, this is not only the safe bet, but it's like it's really hard to mess up the great foundation of a game.
You're literally pitching Resident Evil 4 remaster. That's what you're pitching. That's what we're gonna get. That's what you're going to get. Resident Evil 4 remastered. You didn't hear me. Remastered.
That they have.
You do know
them making
so basically that's what we're pitching. It's the same game, just remastered. That's boring. That's not good.
Yeah, but like
that's not what we want. There's some cash grab. It's good to have the cash grab.
A game that is, despite it being, I don't disagree that it has a lot of potential. I'm not disagreeing with that, but it's a hell of a risk. It is a
It's
very
not, it's
big
not a
risk.
risk. It's not a risk. You want to know
It is,
why?
because
You want to know why it's not a risk? If you go on the internet and you type in what Capcom should do about Mega Man, about every video you tap, and I looked it up, about every video they'll talk about, they explicitly says Mega Man Legends, Mega Man Legends, Mega Man Legends. Because Mega Man Legends 3 was supposed to be released a long time ago, and it didn't get released because they called it back because Kenji Inafune fucking left. Now, with your game, it actually got another release on the DS on the same fucking year. Now, you can fact check that. The same year they announced Mega Man Legends 3, they announced another Legends Beautiful Joe on the DS, which was not very well received as the other games. I'm just saying, but we're not talking about anything else. I'm just saying, there is a market for Mega Man Legends. Like, if you look at what Mega Man does, Mega Man, look at this. Mega Man Battle Network was a hit because it brought all the games. It brought all the games
about it in terms of
wanted it. Mega Man
like,
1
I'm
and 2.
looking at this solely from a financial perspective.
I get it, but with financials, you gotta take a
Beautiful Joe.
Yeah, you're right.
It just not only makes more sense.
It doesn't make sense.
What the fans want.
Here's the thing. You're right. It makes a lot of sense.
It's a lot. There's a lot more of a margin of error
Capcom
for Legends than with Beautiful Joe.
Capcom legit said. This is what Capcom said. Capcom at least said this. Mega Man is one of our greatest properties, and we're working to find the right thing to do it. I'm not saying this beat for beat their words, but they're looking for it. What is the best thing to do for Mega Man? They're talking about doing something for Mega Man. This is the simplest thing this is something that they could do. They can do very easy. I promise you, Loveless.
I'm just saying that, like,
I promise you.
Something like
they announced.
Joe,
here's the thing.
It's like, for the most part, it doesn't really have much games. This could be the
Loveless. There is a little video. There's a video of Mega Man 11. When Mega Man 11 was released, there was a lot of people who went crazy for that shit. If you literally announced Mega Man Legends, there will be an uproar. People go crazy for that.
Okay, one at a time.
Huh?
One at a time.
Okay, my bad.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, if you were to announce Mega Man Legends Hell in December, which is on the anniversary, people will go crazy because people went crazy for Mega Man 11. Just like for Mega Man 11, they will go crazy for this because people have been waiting for this. Now, I know there's not a lot of people, and you're not in that crowd, but I promise you, I swear to you, there is a crowd that loves this game, and they're waiting for number 3 to come out. So if you literally make a remake of this, they will go crazy and nuts. Not only that, the only reason I want to remake this is for the older generation that loves Mega Man Legends, but the newer generation...
All right, shut up.
All right, I'm done.
Missed.
What was that, 5 minutes?
That was indeed 5 minutes. Now, given that I did in the last minute chime in and go, please, one at a time, that did shut Loveless up for a whole minute. Do we want to add a minute?
Yes.
To give him a chance to rebut.
Yes.
I want to be fair.
Because that's why I asked if the
Appreciate
5 minutes went up, because I'm like, you didn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we are. I'm gonna add a minute and let Loveless, finish his thought. So Loveless, you got a minute. Go for it.
All right, bet. So what I was gonna say is, like, I do not disagree that there would be people who would line up for a game like that. I don't disagree with that. But if we look at it, how game studios usually move and how they usually go, it would be not only smarter but more safer for them to go for a Beautiful Joe, because in addition for them having basically a guaranteed hit, they would also be reestablishing and revitalizing a property. So on top of having Mega Man, Street Fighter, and all the other properties they have, they now have another one that they can continue to make money off of, that they can use to have spin-offs, to actually explore the world a bit more, have spin-offs, things like that. So I think that if we look at it in terms of a purely expansion kind of expansion way, we'll go with that. I don't know the words. But like, if we look at it in terms of like expanding and making sure that we can get the most out of our properties, I would believe that revitalizing a property that is, in all honesty, dead would be more beneficial.
All right. We's in. We's good. Now, again, fact checking here. I mean, there aren't a whole lot of facts to bring up as far as, popularity and stuff. Yeah, there does seem to be a bit of a call for Mega Man Legends to be remade. Maybe not as big as you said, but I also only took a small look. Beautiful Joe, I don't really see a lot of information about that being remade, but on release, it was a more successful game on its original release.
I also have
Mega
a
Man
question.
Legends did not perform well when it was
No, it didn't. That's facts. Yeah, those are facts. I was about to bring up that fact in one of my in my notes.
Well,
I had that in my
Mac, you can actually bring it up with the question I have then.
Okay.
So, I have never played either one of these games. I am aware of them, never played them. What element, whether it's a mechanic, character, whatever, would have to be in your remake slash remaster? Or what would you change? Like what element? Like anything that you think is key
question
to your
does it have
game.
to be one thing?
Did I say more than one? I said one.
Gotcha.
For me, what would have to be there would have to be the VFX system, where you can have the powers basically depending on your combo will power up your special attacks, because that's what helps with the flow of the game. I don't think you can consider it Beautiful Joe without having that system in it.
So basically, you wouldn't change that system.
I would expand it a bit, like adding some more powers, making it to reference some other properties more so to kind of help, bring in more of an audience. But outside of that, like, if it's already great and perfect, why fix it,
Okay. Mac?
If I could fix one thing, I would actually fix the controls.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a fix. It can just be whatever you think is key to that game. What would you bring to your remake or remaster?
Okay. Damn, I wish I could pick multiple things, but I already said in my argument. But if I could really say what I could bring to what would be one key to the art, one thing to it, I would say adding new stuff, because there are certain areas in Mega Man Legends that was just there for space that you could put in there. Like, I had an idea where you can make a dungeon maker, like the Mega Man Dungeon Maker, where you can literally make a subgate maker, where you can make your own subgate, put your own boss at the end, sort of like what they did with Mega Man, what they're doing with Mega Man Creator, but something to the vein of that, because there's just like with Legend of Zelda. Just like with Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, there is a dungeon maker, but I didn't like it. I feel like if you were to take that same concept with that, it would bring a hell of a bag on pull up for people. Literally, you can create your own dungeon. You can put different Reaver bots in there. You can actually put a hard Reaver bot in. And actually, this will give the creators to a fresh new take to create some new Reaver bots. Hell, it could do that. This could be something successful. Once again, bringing the old audience, bringing something new to the old, and bringing in the new audience. This would be something good for both parties. That's what I would actually think that would be key that I would change. Something, just new stuff like that. Adding new elements and adding not just new elements, not new elements, just new different missions or new different things, something like that just expand upon the game. Because if you looked at the game, it looked like it was supposed to be bigger, but as I said back in 1999, if you wanted something to be bigger, you needed 2 discs. So that's what I would do.
Okay.
Chris?
Yes?
What do you think?
Okay. I think on the pure numbers game, like, I know what it should be, but that's not where my heart is pointing, given some of the answers that I got. My vote's going to go to Mega Man Legends. Especially because when you ask the question, Mac had a lot to say about mechanics and shit to expand on the game. Mega Man is a popular character, and I'm a little disappointed that I was hoping Loveless would bring up that Loveless would bring up the idea of maybe if it's not a remake but like an updated sequel, then you could play on Hollywood's trend of remaking and rebooting everything in a Beautiful Joe game, make a whole meta thing about it. That could have been really fun, but you didn't. You blew that. So I'm giving it to Mac. Macpool, don't ever say I didn't do anything for you.
Franny.
Annoyingly, I have to give this to Mac. Very begrudgingly. I'm tired of, like, I love my superheroes. I love them. I think, but whenever I think of like superhero beat 'em up kind of games, like it's always a two-player kind of thing. Even if, and I'm just making an assumption because I've never played your game, Loveless. So I'm just making an assumption. I could be totally 100% wrong. But whenever I think of like the superhero beat 'em up games, I always think of it like as a two-player. So I just imagine that as like a single player, playing a remastered Mega Man. And it's time. I feel like Capcom is just holding on to it until they're like, once we run out of some other ideas, we'll come up with it. I feel like that's what they're doing. But I think there's a unique market for Mega Man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to start by saying this. Mac.
Yes.
You asked the question, if a game is perfect, why would somebody remake it? And Loveless had a very good answer. And if you go to twitch.tv or twitch.com TV /DTH_games, we in fact played a series, or we are playing the series that did just that. That remade a game that was indeed perfect. Because
I'll be right back.
Okay. It is about money. Okay?
Yeah.
However,
You want to try that sentence again, my darling miss?
no, I don't. I really don't.
Okay. to Twitch.
Yeah, because I'm looking at something else and I read the word Santa and I'm like, wait, that's not what I meant to say.
DTH Santa. Oh my god.
Somebody say Santa?
I'm gonna dress like Santa during all of our winter streams.
Please do. Ooh, I could be Mrs. Santa.
Hell yeah.
We won't see you.
We will. Chris might.
Hell yeah.
Either way. DTH games _ games.
Twitch.tv/DTH_games.
Yes.
There you go.
Please follow us. We're at 37 followers, which means we are 13 away from the next step in our evolution.
I'm back.
All right.
Welcome
Mac,
back.
you win. I was going to go with you. Because while the game itself might not have been successful,
There's a lot of room to improvement.
Well, I was just going to say, it's Mega Man. Like,
Yeah,
it's too big of a property.
Yeah, I was like, real talk. That was gonna be my answer, but then I was like, no, I know for a fact he got that. So
I was sitting there thinking about that. I was like, Mega Man Legends. I'm picking Mega Man Legends. I'm picking this.
Literally, as soon as you got the question, it's like, okay.
Like when you pick Beautiful Joe, I was like, fuck, how am I argue this? I can't. And then I was like tempted to go, I can't argue the suck argument, but I had to argue why and give you the reasons why I shouldn't do that, and I had to flip my argument on that.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like Beautiful Joe. Great game, and Joe himself is a great character. You know, he's kind of like the precursor, the goofy precursor to characters like Dante and like the more modern beat 'em ups. Like, you could trace a lot of that back to Beautiful Joe.
Yeah.
Right.
But unfortunately, as great as he is, he's just not as popular as anything that came after him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a cult classic kind of
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I love Beautiful Joe. I just like I love that game, but but that's why I kept arguing. I was like, why do we
No,
need
I
a
was like,
remake?
okay, with that argument, I was like, shit, I think I'm cooked.
Yeah, because I was coming up with that argument, like, why does it need a remake? I feel like it needs a sequel. I was about to say, it looks like you want a sequel, not a remake.
That's kind of what I was getting at with, like, you can make a whole meta thing about Hollywood's obsession with remaking things.
In my argument, I said, if you were gonna say a sequel, you would beat me 150%. Like, I'm not arguing that. But
hey, you know what a good sequel would be? Question 3.
Yep.
Let's go.
Oh my God, you're so funny.
I love that question.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not looking at the long-winded way of wording this, but I will read
do you want me to do it?
No.
Oh, yeah, no. Since you already said no, I'm pulling up the question now.
I said, no, I don't want you to read it. I was going to.
Oh. Okay, yeah, you do it.
As per what is written on screen, what game would benefit with a Fonko pop skin, which should be Funko?
I know.
And the question that was sent via the chat is, which Funko Fusion being released this month, we like to know what game would benefit with a Funko Pop skin?
Question mark.
I didn't even notice it said Fonko.
We are back to Mac. So what is
let me
answer?
get our timer ready. Just give me your fucking answer.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, Rayman.
What a goofy friendly fella.
Loveless.
I want Baldur's Gate 3, baby.
Yes, ass.
I'm just gonna leave that up there for a minute for Franny.
Wait, I can't see it.
What is happening?
Exactly what's happening.
Wait.
Game of the year, that's what's happening. Game of the year, that's what's happening. Game of the year.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh.
So Franny, you got that in your mind, right? Imagine these
Neither of them
characters.
seem to enjoy. Neither of them are enjoying themselves.
Oh, you gotta play.
Oh, you are very mistaken.
Wait, I'm getting to it. Oh. Okay.
Now,
Yes.
keep in mind, Funko skin. Just imagine that. Okay, do we have 3 minutes on the clock?
We sure do. Who's going first?
It's Mac!
Wowie zowie. Mac Poole, owner of the GF1 Studios.
We are totally sober.
I had a glass of wine earlier. Okay, anyway, 3 minutes on the clock. Mac, say things.
Okay, look, this is an easy choice of mine because sometimes I'm told to go. Sometimes I've been told to go with the obvious answers by people, namely Zach and Franny and all the people here. So I'm gonna go with the obvious answer. I'm going with Rayman because look, he's popular, he's interesting, he's been around for a while. He's Ubisoft's fucking mascot. I mean, he's the mascot of Ubisoft. We all know who Rayman is. I actually had to look this up because I really thought there is no fucking way that Rayman did not have his own Funko Pop. Do you know he doesn't have a Funko Pop? Which I feel like is bullshit. But anyway, Funko Pop game we're talking about. Funko Pop game and a Funko Pop skin. It'll be interesting to see Rayman in that Funko Pop skin. It'll be cute. You also could have different characters like Glow Funko Pop skin. You could have Lita Fairy. You could have Tella the Fairy. You could have all these different characters. Like you could have the pirate robot and Funko Pop. It'll be fun. It'll be goofy. It'll be loving. It'll be something fun to do because we love Rayman. And I actually think they can make a new game out of it because look at Rayman Legends. Rayman Legends, whatever you say, was a fun, amazing game. It was great. It was fun to play. Now think of Funko version Rayman. That would be a fucking game that I could play. That would be a fucking amazing, fun game. It just them putting the Ubisoft team putting that game together would be fun to play. It would be something to behold. It would be a great game. them putting like I said, Rayman Legends is amazing. Them putting a game like that and letting them like, hey, we're just gonna let you do Funko Pops with Rayman. That's just amazing. I mean, it would be literally fun to play. I would play that. I would really buy that game. I defer my time.
All right. Wow, you guys are making great time. Oh yeah, I guess I should look at the at the chat. Um, Chewbacca defense. I wish this fight had more yelling. DTH Games says, I wish this stream was over.
I mean,
Streamlabs.
I could stop it.
Why?
I'm just let me have my thing. Streamlabs says, A Rodriguez, please refrain from posting links. GF1 Studios let a torrent of crap spill onto the screen. We are yelling, this is Mac. Mac is tying this. Hello, I am Mac. I like hearing myself talk. Streamlabs says, hey, you like the stream and want to support us, tip us. DTH Games says, someone ban this troll. GF1 Studios, the troll, says, who's the troll, winky face?
I wonder who it could be.
Anyway, there's 3 minutes on the clock. Loveless, are you ready to talk about your thing?
Yeah, let me go ahead.
All right, 3, 2, 1, do it.
So the critically acclaimed game that had over 3 million players complete the game, not including people who bought and played it, beat the game. One of the most popular Game of the Year games of all time. Does it have a Funko Pop series with some of the most iconic characters to ever grace gaming in a while, like Astarion, Parlak, Lae'zel, Shadowheart? You mean to tell me they don't have Funko Pops right now? Are you kidding me? Like, we're talking about a game whose characters are so fleshed out, so deep, in a game that really not only celebrates gaming, but celebrates player choice, that allows you to even do things like, without spoilers, do things like rob people, do things like be the bad guy. Like, actually be the bad guy with an actual satisfying ending for being the bad guy, other than telling you killing people's wrong. Like, no doubt we know killing people is wrong. That's why I'm doing it. And you mean to tell me that these people don't have Funko Pops? When we think of Funko Pops, they are celebrations. They are a amalgamation of the things that we love, not only in gaming, but as a culture. And it is a crime. It is a downright travesty that we do not have official Funko Pops for these beloved characters. It's hard for me to really go into it because I don't want to spoil it, because the game is so good. You have to play it for yourself. You absolutely have to. So it's hard to just talk in depth about why each individual character by itself. And I could literally go for minutes, hours at a time, going why each individual character deserves a Funko Pop. But I cannot do that because you need to experience it for yourself. That's how good the game is, and that's why it's a travesty that they don't have Funko Pops. Like, who doesn't want a Karlach Funko Pop? Gale, no, nobody gives a shit about Gale. But who doesn't want a Shadowheart Funko Pop? Who doesn't want Will, Lae'zel, Minthara? They have a freaking Minx in Boo, which technically is for Baldur's Gate, which, from the previous Baldur's Gate. So does that really count? You can even miss them entirely. But the main characters, the characters that you think of when you think of Baldur's Gate 3, we don't have Funko Pops for that. Come on, man. I yield my time because it's like I'm just repeating myself over and over.
All right. Excellent answer. Thank you. Loveless. I'm sleepy.
Santa's on my brain.
You need a hug to wake you up, brother?
No,
Yeah,
don't worry.
man.
I'll do that after stream.
I just want to let you know,
Hell
we're
yeah.
making a game out of this, right?
Wait, what?
This is nothing.
Well,
It says what game would the
hold on.
skin?
It depends, person who wrote the question. Where are we supposed to go with this one?
It said
I thought you were
what
just
game,
making
what game would benefit from a Funko Pop skin? In other words, the game would be in Funko Pop.
Oh, okay, yeah. That is the question.
Okay.
Yep, that is the question.
That is the question. Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh man, can you imagine all those intimate Baldur's Gate scenes with like little chibi Funko
Hey,
Pop
hey, hey,
dudes?
hey! Don't give me ideas.
Hey, you're the artist. Rule 34 it.
Don't give me and
Never
Franny
said it was a bad
ideas.
Never said it was a bad idea.
All right. Anyway, there's 5 minutes on the clock. Are you two ready to argue about whatever the hell it is you guys are talking about?
Yep.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maim.
Go.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
There
I'm
is
waiting on
no,
Loveless. Strike me down. Go ahead.
there's no way you can tell me that Rayman's more deserving to be in the Funko Pop universe than Baldur's Gate 3. Are you kidding me?
No, I didn't say Mega Man. I said Rayman.
Yeah, that's what I said, Rayman.
Okay, not saying it's deserving because this is a fun idea. This is hilarious. This is a great idea. This would be fun. This would be something comedic. But have you ever thought about this? Have you ever thought about this, Loveless?
All right, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Give
So
the thoughts.
think of Funko Pops. Yeah.
Funko
You're going to
Pops,
go. Yeah. Funko Pops is going to what? Why would you put a Funko Pop skin? Well, how would it benefit from a Funko Pop skin? How? It would be funny, but it loses novelty after a while.
Yeah, but that's you can say the same thing about the Rayman thing as
No,
well.
and people love people love
Because-
remember Rayman 1 was literally the side cartoon. Rayman 2 got dark. Rayman 3 got goofy again, which I love Rayman 3. I love Hook'em Havoc. And then Rayman went back to that same kooky and different art design. Every Rayman has a different art design. It would benefit more for it to be a Funko Pop skin.
But with
something
Baldur's
different
Gate 3
based
being
off the
such
play.
a new, fresh take on the D&D series with the
I get it.
Baldur's Gate series,
I get it. It would be a good idea.
But we haven't even tried having these different art styles.
I'm not saying that your game would not get it would be a good idea. It just would get still. Also, Karens do exist. Karens do exist, and these fucking kids are going to look at it and like, oh, that kid, and the Karens don't know what the fuck they're playing. They're going to pick up this game, and we got a lawsuit on our hands. Come on.
Nah.
Karen's going to look at that. Why did you put this cute little game?
There's plenty of other animated characters that have Funko Pop. No, that's moot. That's moot. Because we have things like Mortal Kombat. A objectively more violent game.
You have not played Baldur's Gate. You can, but they're showing a lot of genitals.
That's the thing.
There's a lot of genitals in the game.
You absolutely can, but you also can just completely avoid it entirely.
You can avoid it, so you're gonna take out one of the fun parts of the game.
Which do have Funko Pop. There is no way you can play Mortal Kombat.
Loveless, I get it, but you're taking out the fun parts of the game. The fun parts of the game is the violence.
One of the fun parts of the game.
Those are the fun parts of the game.
That's one of the
that
fun
may not
parts.
be
That's
all the fun, but
that's one of the fun parts.
Which goes back to my original question. It will get stale because you're going to take out the very fun parts of the game. It's going to get stale.
That's fun for some people.
You're going to go back to play the original Baldur's Gate.
You understand that only based on statistics, a third of the people did a lot of the sexual, fun, quote unquote fun parts of the game. A majority of people are genuinely in love with the character writing. A majority of people are just in love with the gameplay, the characters.
I get it. The characters are good, but that's what I'm saying. They're taking out most of the fun. So why don't I just go back to get most of the fun back? Why don't I just play Baldur's Gate 4? Because I'm going to get the fun in that. Where on the other hand,
but they've said explicitly there will be no Baldur's Gate 4. These characters are not going to get a sequel. That is absolutely 1000% not going to happen.
So you're trying to, what's your pitching? Let me hear your pitch real quick.
The pitch is just have these characters come back in a fun, in a nice little fun adventure. Just have more of them. More of them. I cannot, it would be going off the ending, and it's going to be hard for me to really go into detail without spoiling.
Why don't you just make another Baldur's Gate? I don't get that. Why don't you just make another Baldur's Gate?
Because if something is great,
Why does it have to? Why does that?
Why do you have to reiterate?
That's what I'm saying. Why does that have to be
it's at
Funko
this
Pop?
point?
You already said in your argument that you're taking away the nudity, the violence, and all that, and you're just making a fun game. Like that's
right.
not that's
which has been done with mature properties in the past and has been successful.
It has been. Yeah, I agree. I agree, but that's
so it's like
with Baldur's Gate. But with Baldur's Gate, that is most.
So it's like you
can.
I guarantee you can watch. You can watch. If you want to just look at fan stuff alone,
Loveless, I promise you, when we do our stream, if we were not doing our stream, when we played our game streamly, when we trade our stream off stream, we literally let it all hang out and we laugh at everything. Scott literally has a character that he named that he just runs around nude every time. He said, "Look at my nude."
Hold on, don't get me wrong. I am not denying that the when you're doing the violence is part of the fun.
That's the fun. That's all the fun. Not saying the story is good. I'm just stating why would
You're done. You're done. You're done.
Jesus, it's already been 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's been 5 goddamn minutes of my life.
I'm actually really glad that 5 minutes is up because I feel like Franny and I are going to roast some people.
Oh my god.
Okay, but before we get to the roasting, fact checks.
What do you want me to fact check? Neither of them have Funko Pops.
Hey, I'm just doing what the boss tells me.
And I don't mean to have an attitude.
No, I know you don't. You can never have an attitude with me.
I have the right attitude with you.
After stream.
Yeah, no, there's really nothing to check. Neither of them have Funko Pops. There was an argument in chat though over Shadowheart and Karlach. I don't know why I would be reading it because we are the only people in chat. But as I said, Max Shadowheart needs help opening jars.
I hope everyone realizes that it's me typing.
Well, Franny, Shadowheart needs help opening jars.
No, it's fine.
You like, and me as a man, I would hand the jar to Karlach to open.
Oh, Karlach.
And then I'd be like, can you do the same thing with my wiener later, Karlach?
You know what? She probably would. She's very nice.
Yeah, she seems nice, and she's got strong Dommy Mommy vibes.
Yeah, I'd let her break me in half.
Like she would break me in half, but she knows aftercare.
Yeah.
I'd let her use me as a weapon. Like, you don't understand.
All right.
Anyway, those are the facts. And hey, you like the stream and want to support us? Tip us.
All right, I'm gonna go first on this one. If the only reasons why you're playing Baldur's Gate is for the violence and nudity, you can honestly play Grand Theft Auto for the same effect. So, no, Mac, that is not the only reasons why.
I didn't say it was the only thing. I also said it was part of the fun.
You actually did say in your argument those were the only reasons, and then after that you said those were part of the reasons.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
So, oh wait, maybe we should ask a question. I guess what would change if you had Funko skins in your game?
Huh? What would change if we have Funko skins? What would change?
Yeah, because you seemed to you were making a point about that, so I'm kind of curious where you were going with that.
Mine?
You brought it up.
Just answer the question.
Oh, okay. What would change? Okay, so what would change is, it would literally be, it would be like the thing about Rayman through the years is the art style. Every Rayman game, there's a different way of they do their art style. So with this, it would give them not only a reason to make another Rayman, but it would gives the Rayman a certain different art style, and it will allow Ubisoft, because Ubisoft is really, really good at making video games, and they're good with their art style. It would be something new for them. They could literally try to make some new moves with the Funko Pops. It would literally go back to what Rayman with the fist, or they can literally do the power crystals. They can go back about the power spheres or whatever. They can go back and just They can go side scroller. They can do 3D. It literally gives them a sandbox to do whatever they want with it. Because we know if you literally tell them, y'all got Funko Pops. That would be very fun. It would be something interesting to like what they're gonna do because that's the point. That's the whole point of this. I'm interested because I don't know what they're gonna do, and I really trust them to do it because the last Raymans were actually pretty damn good. And I would love to see what they do with it. It would be something fun to see. I love to do it. I love to see it.
So basically, what you're saying is nothing would change. You just want to see what would happen if they had them in Funko skins.
If you want to put it that way, yeah.
I'm asking you for clarification so that we can judge.
I mean, nothing. Well, like, I mean, what else new they can do? I mean, nothing's new gonna happen. I mean, Rayman, I don't know. My answer is I don't know really what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do because with Legends they went like with Rayman 2 they had them use power spheres. For Rayman 3 they went back to the fist. And then with Rayman Legends, they went back to the fist, but they did a side scrolling with it. So they can go back to the power spheres or something. They can do power spheres with his attack. They actually can change the character and give them different powers. Because with Rayman Legends, it was fun, but the problem was it seemed like the same fucking attack. So I feel like with that, you could actually make their Funko Pops do something different every time. Like Rayman Origins or Rayman Legends. So it would be something fun for them to just do something different than each character. Because Rayman Legends, each character played kind of the same as Rayman, which was kind of dead still, but the play style and everything was good. They just did better with the leveling. I feel like with Funko Pops, they could literally not only get more creative with it, it will them to get more creative with the different ways that they use the Funko Pops. Because remember, it's literally their hands with no arms. I think that would be something fun to see. I'd love to see what they can do with the different characters. Because Lee has superpowers.
Okay, stop.
Yeah, I'm done.
Loveless. Would anything change in your game?
In my game, I would expect them to either really lean into the tabletop RPG setting, like without any spoiler, just have you could have the characters come back and they just end up, playing the game. Maybe there's just a small little conflict that requires, well, I say small, but like a conflict happens that requires them to come back, and you can make it into a pure tabletop type of, like tactical RPG vibe, or you could go the route of a beat 'em up. Because all these characters do have unique powers and unique things that they can do. Whether it's Karlach's ability to overheat, whether it's Shadowheart being kind of a stealthy cleric kind of character, Starion is vampire, things like that nature. There will be a lot of interesting things that you can do with that in a beat 'em up setting if you wanted to do it like that.
Okay.
All right.
Judges, are you still breathing?
No, barely.
Well, good thing I sent you some Rule 34 stuff on Twitter.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what?
Don't worry about it.
Cool.
Okay, like I said, I'm going to go first on this one.
Dope.
The whole time, all I could picture was squid sex in Funko Pop form.
That was my point. That was my damn point.
Yes, but here's the thing. Not only did you make a point towards Loveless, you also derailed your own point. Okay?
That is true.
So, yeah, I have to go with Loveless because all I can picture is I want to see a scene with squid sex in Funko Pop form.
He said it's not going to be in his game, though.
But you said the same thing.
No, it's not going to be in his game. He said it's not going to be in there. He said he was going to take it out.
Did you say that? I didn't. I
Yes.
do not recall you saying that.
He did. I said, how are you going to do that? And he said, so I told him, pitch your game. It's going to be a family-friendly game. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I did say that to my.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah.
But Mac, I didn't say that was going to be in his game. I just said I could picture that.
I know you can picture that. It's not going to be in that game. He said it wasn't going to be in it, and I got him on that.
But
like,
but here's the thing. You can also have a simulator version of that. You don't have to have the full shaboing boing showing.
That's your simulation. It's not in his game. I argued that point. I knew that's my argument point.
To be fair, just because it's family friendly, you can still show them kissing.
No, it's oh god. I argued that point. That was my whole point of that argument. You just like picture that. I knew that was gonna happen.
But still, we're talking about Fonko skins. So
I get it. I said it's
but that's the thing. I think it's because of the question that was asked.
I get it. If you gonna get them on that, go ahead.
But that's the thing. You asked about Fonko skins. You didn't ask about Fonko function.
All you Funkos pop your pussy like this?
Yes. With that, Chris, how about you?
You know, I don't think I want to see either of these in Funko form. But here's the thing. If I had to pick one, Rayman already kind of looks like a Funko Pop. That would be an easy transition. And I don't know about the rest of y'all. I don't want to see Karlach in Funko form. I want to see her in her true Dami Mommy form, smothering me between those meaty thighs. So, I'm going to die a happy man, and Mac can get my point.
Oh, Franny. I feel sorry for you.
Oh, man. Because as much as I love impersonating Mac online, in my role playing of Mac, the dressing of Shadowheart in a Pikachu outfit is like, oh, the thoughts. But then I looked up like Rayman. He really does look like a Funko Pop.
He really does.
And he looks like you can remove pieces and like put him with other characters and pieces, like you could collect them all and like
interchangeable parts and stuff. He's like a Funko Mr. Potato Head.
He is. So I lost myself in the role playing of that.
Okay, so your vote doesn't matter. You became delusional.
You know what? I will give it to Mac because the interchangeable Rayman characters just seems a little bit more plausible than turning Shadowheart into a Funko Pop because they're cute and they lose the sex appeal when you make them cute. As much as
I beg to differ. I've seen many anime where they were still just as sexy and cute in chibi form.
I'm a Sonic fan. I'm just gonna end it with that.
Lord, oh Jesus.
I'm sorry, you're a what fan?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh well, Sonic made furries out of a lot of people.
And so did
I'm a
Bunny.
Yeah, hey, listen, Sonic the Hedgehog and Space Jam did a lot for all of us.
That's
entertaining movies. Oh hell yeah, Sonic X Lola.
Either way, Mac, you win this round.
Begrudgingly. I like how when I started my argument, I definitely did see out of the corner of my eye Max starting to roll his eyes because he thought I was going to give the point to Loveless. And I'm like, fuck you, I should have, you sour-ass loser.
That's why I'm watching TV. I wasn't paying attention. I was getting my notes ready for the next question.
Yeah, bullshit. Anyway,
Alright, question. Oh. Hi, Asterion. Hi, Asterion. There we go. Question 4.
Give me that thick shaft, Daddy.
I want to see that happen in Funko form. Who wants to read this?
All right, I'm going to read what's on screen first.
Yes.
Oh. Waiting for it to show up.
Oh, yeah.
There's a delay. Who would you two cast Link in a live-action film? And the question that was sent to our chat was, with The Legends of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom released, we like you to cast Link in a live-action film.
Wasn't it Echoes of Wisdom?
Yes, Echoes of Wisdoms. Thank you. Sorry, my brain was trying to fix it.
Well, with that said, we are on Loveless, right?
Yeah. Me, and I chose Tom Holland.
Hey, he's giving you a thumbs up, buddy.
Yeah.
Maxis?
I don't know how I'm saying it now, but I went with Walker Scobell. Scobell? Is that how you say it?
Yes, welcome Scrotum.
Walker Scobell. Yeah.
Scobellio.
Scobell, yeah.
Scrotum.
Whatever.
Alright. So, we got 3 minutes on the clock.
Working on it. Yes. And I'm assuming that our good pal Loveless is first.
Yep. It be me.
All right. Well, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, fellas. So when I think of Link in The Legend of Zelda, what are the things that we think of? Well, one, he's a man who answers the call to adventure. He is brave. He is thorough. He's a twink. And when we think of those kind of looking boys, what is the things that we think of? Well, of course, the youngest, the most naive looking Tom Holland. First off, we've seen him work not only in the Spider-Man movies, but in plenty of other movies, that he is a versatile actor. Now, if we're gonna be realistic about this movie, Link's gonna talk. Let's keep it a buck. So, we would want someone who would have that kind of charisma to carry us through as he's like, yo, what is that? Is that a lever? Oh, man, geez Louise. He wouldn't say it like that. He would say it a lot better because he is a much better actor than I am. He would be someone who would wear the iconic tunic with so much grace. He would wield the Master Sword with so much poise, with so much ferocity that we need from Link, with so much courage, if you will, that I honestly cannot think of a more twinkish, a more courageous man than Tom Holland. That's pretty much all I have to say. I yield my time.
Okie dokie. Maximus Pulimus, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, the reason why I picked this Walker is because if you watch the Adam Project, this kid is a versatile, fun, great actor. He when the Adam Project, I don't know if that was one of his first roles. He literally did beat for beat the scene from Deadpool 2, and Ryan Reynolds was right there, and it was fun behind the scenes. The kid is great. Also, he has some action credibility to him. He knows how to handle a sword, because if you saw Percy Jackson, the TV series, the series on Disney Plus, he is the titular Percy Jackson. He does have some skills with the sword. He does know how to do this. He knows how to act he knows how to he knows how to be that character. He knows how to use stuff with a sword. He knows how to do that. So he has the action, he has the gift. But also, another thing that he has that a lot, the reason why I also picked him is he's 15 years old. He's young. So you could literally let him grow into the role. you can literally let him grow into the role. You can do him for a one-off movie, or you can do a TV series with him. But if whatever you do, you have a choice. You can do whatever you want. He's versatile. You don't have to do. You can do. Let's not forget, Link is not an old person. Link is not old when he begins into Legend of Zelda. He's young. So if you literally would have put him in this role, he could grow. If you were to literally say, "Hey, let's do a series," you can do a series. You got like 5 more years before he actually gets super old. That's one thing I would like. He is young. He got longevity. He's great. He actually is willing to put in the work. He's willing to put in the work to do the job. And one thing I like is I like unknown actors, because unknown actors seems to do better. And and right now he's doing a great job. If you've seen Percy Jackson, he does a damn good job in that series. And I already talking about doing the season 2. I can't wait. If you talk to Trink, she loves the series, and I love the series. I actually enjoy it. It's better than the original. But with that said, I yield my time. That's all I got to say.
All right. God, I love how you guys are not using the full 3 minutes. You guys are really getting it in.
After stream.
Like I said, the real ones don't gotta say much. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Loveless said it. The real ones don't got to say much. I don't know what Mac's excuse is, but you're real, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm just shit talking, Mac. You're a real one.
Please don't fire us on air.
No, do it. I fucking dare you. See what happens.
You know how much I sacrificed? No, I'm playing.
You know how much I sacrificed?
What Chris said is something a real one would say. You feel me?
Yeah. Real as
Real
fuck,
recognize
yeah.
real.
Well, with that said, how about we put some real 5 minutes on that clock?
I'm waiting. Here we go.
Come on.
Gentlemen.
Come on, Loveless.
I was like, how can I explain the absolute, like, it's hard for me to really argue this because it's such a great pick, you know?
Argue mine or argue yours?
Argue for mine.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the problem with yours, because this is how I lost a lot of gamer grudges. Your character is old. He's 28 years old, and by the time they do the series, he'll be 30. So he ain't gonna literally be. He's too old for the role.
No,
also, he's also been told. There's been a rumor he's doing Spider-Man. And let's not forget, he already did a video game movie and it sucked. He played Nathan Drake in Uncharted.
Yeah, but that wasn't on him.
That was on him. He was not good in that film.
No.
He was not good in that film.
That was on the writing.
He was not good in that film.
That was
not good.
But like even
when Mark Wahlberg is better than you in this film, you got a problem. That
I was like,
that movie was not good.
Like setting aside that, because we could easily talk about Jordan, but like we ain't gonna go there. The point is that when we talk about him, he has such a young face, and we know that Link.
I get it. There's a young face, but I'm just saying he's not going to grow into the role.
You feel me? Like he got a young. He can grow into that. Absolutely.
He's already old. That's what I'm trying to get.
Because what you can't, because we are all assuming that Link can be a teenager, when in some iterations he's seen as an adult.
That's what I'm saying. He's already too old.
Saying that with the multiple incarnations, there's no reason for him not to be an adult, especially because he's still young.
When he played Spider-Man, when he played Nathan Drake, he was young in those times. He was young. He's older now. That's what I'm trying to get you at.
Yeah, but the olderness comes with more experience.
Here's another problem I have. I have nothing against Tom Holland. I'm just sick of him literally getting all these roles. He can't have every single fucking role. Let somebody else get it for a shine.
Like we can complain what about
Walter. If you look at Walter,
absolutely good at it.
Here's the thing. If you look at Walter and you look at Link side by side, if you let him get that he has that fuzzy hair. He has it just like in Breath of the Wild. He actually look like it. He actually can't. You can squint your eyes like he does look like Link. He can play that role really well.
But at the same time, we can literally say the exact same thing with Tom Holland. On top of that, we've known that he has
I'm not saying
proven track record.
No, he has
a fantastic actor.
I just
So
told
we know
you
we cast him in it. At the very
he has
least,
some
for the
stinkers.
killers.
I'm just saying he has some stinkers. He already did a video game movie and it wasn't good. I'm just saying. That's but he already had a shot in the video game. Let somebody else have a shot.
Are we gonna forget about what was it that Walker Scobell was in? Secret Headquarters. There we go.
Adam Project.
Adam Project, Secret Headquarters.
Adam Project was a good film. It was fun to watch. It was a fun watch.
What about Secret Headquarters? Didn't he play Charlie?
Secret Headquarters. You said didn't he play? What you said?
Like Charlie in a Secret Headquarters.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was not good in that one. So it's like that's not necessarily a knock on him, but we can't be using slots as part of that because everyone has a slot. So that's what I'm saying.
You're talking about a 13-year-old compared to a 17-year-old at the time. He was young at that time. He was young. So you're talking about some kid that was not good at the time.
So
he was good in the previous project, but he wasn't good in that.
I'll admit that wasn't a good one. He has more of a proven track record. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter about the proven track record.
He has more of a proven track. So
it's like you said, you got to take some risks.
He can
kill
the role.
Yeah, but
the one thing that Tom Holland has is that naivete that we need in that kind of hero. Because one thing about Link is that he's courageous, but he also is overall new.
If you saw Percy Jackson, he had all that he has the same courageous attitude as Percy Jackson. He has that what the fuck am I getting to attitude. He has the same attitude that he does that you can see in Percy Jackson. He literally shows you that.
The Spider-Man movie.
Percy Jackson is literally almost like
Spider-Man movie. Percy Jackson that Tom Holland could absolutely fill an emotional role.
Listen to me, man. Percy Jackson is almost like Link. It's almost like Link. It may not be there, but it's literally a precursor almost to Link. He goes on his journey. He has the same qualities he has. He has
Hollywood almost all the way though.
It's my adventure. It's what I go on. And you've seen Percy Jackson.
All right. Y'all done.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you so much for stopping that clock.
So, okay.
Oh, really? You just hate
I decided while you guys were going at it to do just some basic fact digging and also just seeing what these actors look like in 2024.
I did the same thing.
I'm not going to show you what they look like. I mean, you could Google that yourself. Walter Scobell was born January 5th, 2009. He is 15 years old. Tom Holland was born June 1st. Oh, his birthday's close to mine. June 1st, 1996. He is 28 years old. Now, there is no set in stone age for Link.
Fair.
But it's safe to say, I'm reading directly from an article here. It's safe to say the Link is generally on the younger side under the age of 18, regardless of his incarnation. Hyrule Historia says Link is 10 years old in the first game. In Adventures of Link, the hero is 16. In an interview, Aonuma said Link is 17 in Twilight Princess. In Ocarina of Time, Link roughly travels between the ages of 9 and 16.
But are we factoring?
But here we go. Breath of the Wild, for starters, memories of cutscenes describe Zelda turning 17. So it's likely Link should be of similar age.
But are we factoring in elf years?
I think we're just going by appearance. How old does he appear?
That does not hold up in court.
Damn, really?
Well, technically, no, that would not hold up in court. You can't say, well, I thought he was 20 because he looked 20. I didn't know he was 12.
But yeah, in Breath of the Wild, Link climbs Mount Lanayru and visits the spring, suggesting he's at least 17. When we factor in that Link wakes up from 100, okay, yeah, they're like, oh, he's 117 now, whatever. So I mean, that's my fact. Does anyone have any questions? That's something the host is supposed to say, but I said it instead.
It's okay. We share duties.
You said duty.
Franny?
Huh. What? Are you
Do you have any questions?
God, no. This is the train wreck, isn't it?
Because I'm still trying to, like, look at both of them and squint my eyes to see if I see Link.
I posted who I think should be Link in the
I posted two possible answers.
Oh,
I hate you so much, Franny. Why? Why?
Yeah, just
Why? You did that to piss me off. You did that to piss me off. I hate you so much for that. Why?
Chewbacca Defense says the kid who plays Robbie Keane in Cobra Kai definitely has a look. Too old, I think.
Too old, but he's also the same height as an elf. Like, he is so tiny.
He's a short dude. Tanner Buchanan. You said his name.
He's pretty. Very pretty boy.
I think he has the look, but he is too old.
Yes.
Then someone else, Chewbacca Defense says the Adam Project sucked. Yeah. That is also true.
Oh my God.
That movie sucked. The movie's not funny. And Retro Guy says, I'm glad I missed this question.
You gonna say Percy Jackson sucked?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Go ahead.
I think that show is made for children.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah, and it is not very good at that either.
Based on a book.
So?
Okay.
Trust me, I've
Fine.
Trink has even thrown that at me too. She's like, it's based off a book series, and the author is involved, and I'm like, doesn't mean I have to like it.
Okay.
But I'm also very picky on my media.
You are. If you want to see how picky he is, where can they find you?
At twitch.tv/DTH_games or at youtube.com/@DTHgames1987. You should check out our Final Fantasy VII Remake videos. Everyone is super cool about what I have to say about that game.
Absolutely. He doesn't get any kind of hate comments whatsoever.
Yeah, there's absolutely no one in there going, go play Fortnite.
Oh, Freddy, go
I'm
first.
sorry, when your game has to stop every 20 fucking seconds for another goddamn 7 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, Franny, you go first.
Let's fucking land the plane. God, if this ties, I'm gonna need another fucking high noon. Shit. Tom Holland is just too old. I want him to play Link. I want to end this stream, but he's too fucking old.
But he looks young. Like, it surprised y'all when he said 28, though.
No. He has a very young face, but I've been watching him for a minute. You know, Spider-Man is one of my favorite Marvel superheroes. I have all the Spider-Man merch. Love it. Love it when he got the Iron Spider suit. That, like, I have that figure before it became super popular. Love Spider-Man. Love him in Spider-Man. Yes, he's too fucking old. Too fucking old.
Retro Guy. I like you, man. You should follow us if you don't already. I'll follow you back.
So
Come on.
I'm assuming you're going with Mac.
Yeah.
Chris?
Let's see. I am posting a picture in chat of Tom Holland.
In which chat?
The one on Twitch. You know, the only thing we get followers on. Never mind. It told me to stop posting links. So, what I was gonna say is, he don't look that young, Loveless. He don't look like he can pass for a teenager anymore.
No.
He does. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a young-looking dude, but he can't pass for a Link-age character. but he is the better actor. He has a more consistent career. I mean, granted, Walker kind of just got on the scene not that long ago, and he is passable. You can tell he's still sharpening his claws on acting. But as far as kid actors go, you're never going to get like another Finn Wolfhard. That's not going to happen. But I think Walter Scobell, out of the two, is the better choice to play Link. I think he could grow into the role and he could do a good job. Plus, he's already in a fantasy series. So it's kind of a lateral move towards something that is possibly better written.
Well, Mac, I don't think you want to hear my opinion.
I do.
Anyway, right?
Oh, yes, you do win. But I don't think you want to hear my opinion.
I do. Say it. I want to hear it.
Go ahead.
I don't care if the kid is 15. I just because you may look like you can play the role doesn't mean you can play the role. And when Max said, when you squint your eyes, he looks like Link, I don't see it. I do see Tom Holland having kind of an elfish kind of face and build. And I've tried. I was really like, do I really see Link in this child? And I really don't. Now, again, I think I'm with Chris with the whole he just popped onto the scene versus Tom Holland, where, once he gets his, his resume up, I can't say he's a bad actor. I just see it differently in terms of ability right now. So I would have gone with Tom Holland because I could actually see him pull it off.
All right, cool.
See? Thank you. I'm glad someone agrees with me.
Now, do I think your answer's the best? No. Personally, I would have said Samuel L. Jackson.
As long as it's better.
Oh, duh, I'm already following Retro
See,
Guy.
I hate this. If you would have won that, I would have just ran him. If you would have won that argument, I would have ran and been crazy. It's like, every time I pick a good actor that's old, I get the same fucking response. He's too old. He's too old. Fuck. I said, I knew how to attack this argument, and I attacked it.
And as soon as you said that, I was like, I know Franny's gonna latch onto that.
Yeah, she's gonna latch on. I knew it because you gotta know who's arguing. I was like, Franny's gonna latch onto the old. I was like, I got it. I knew this. I know it was a ploy, but I was like, if I lose Franny, I'm gonna be. She's getting what she does more likely. Every time
you know what, Mac? Just take her win and shove it up your butthole right now.
Yeah,
no,
Jesus.
I will take my win, but I want to shove it up my butthole. Yeah, you got won. That's all I want to say.
You're a pain in the ass when you lose. You're a pain in the ass when you win.
I'm not gonna rub it in your face. Loveless, you did a good job. You did a great job, man. GG's, man. GG's.
It's like GG.
GG's, man. Yeah. I got you. I had to get you back because you did kick my back, but
now
kick my ass and digital beat.
Ooh, next time.
Yeah, next time. Loveless, next time.
I'll be back.
Anyways, so Mac, you won another one. We're gonna have a talk with GF1 Studios about us letting this happen again.
Oops.
What?
Yeah, the fact that you keep winning now, we need to have a talk about that.
Hey, I like to see kings rise.
What? I started this company.
You do realize if he rises above me, you don't get your belt back.
Oh no, he's gonna be a lot easier for me to beat than you.
I started this company.
Ooh.
You know how much I sacrificed.
You know how much I sacrificed.
Out am I?
Anyways, Loveless, buddy, plugs.
To formula.
We're laying the plane. Plugs.
Formula.
Got it. Letting the plane. Find me on Twitch and YouTube the Loveless Gamer. I do a lot of Sonic stuff, which actually we're gonna be doing more of that tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun. Tune in. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at Unique Loveless G.
Unique Loveless G.
Because the real ones are G.
Mac, go.
Hello, I'm Matt Pohl. I'm the leader of the Game Fixers crew. Come follow us at FGG Game Fixers on Twitter or GF1 Studios on YouTube or the Game Fixers or GF1 Studios on Twitch. Make sure, like you're doing right now, follow us right now. Follow us, damn it, follow us.
It is a threat, by the way.
We would love for you to follow us. We appreciate you watching us. Tomorrow we will be doing Baldur's Gate 3. We'll play it. Hopefully we won't die. Hopefully. Calculation. The statistics are not for us. We might die again. I think we should do like a bet that we're gonna die. I bet like $1 we're gonna die in the next stream.
Wrap it up.
So you're again gonna die in the first 20 minutes and spend an hour and a half playing the same 20 minutes of the game over and over again.
Yeah, it's like Groundhog Day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That sounds like a great stream. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump into your voice chat maybe.
Yeah, did do that. So
And just shit talk all of you.
Do that because that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah. Hard to run, people. Hard to run. But I'm done, people. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I'm done.
Franny?
I am here. I am nowhere. I am a figment of your imagination.
And I am everywhere. By the way, you should use your updated avatar that I made for you.
Oh yeah, Yes, I definitely should.
And Chris, my love, where can they find the both of us?
You can find Aoi Miss Chibi and I at twitch.tv/DTH_games, on YouTube at DTH Games 1987, on Instagram at DTH Games. I believe it's just that. And on Twitter at, I believe, DTH Games 1987. If any of those don't work, there's a link tree on all the ones that do. You can find us there. Yeah, and also if you like music, you should listen to Destroy Destroyer. It's my band. Still working on mixing a new song. She is not a part of that, but she will be listening to it like a real cool person. All right, that's my time. I'm gonna go lay face down on a radio.
I'm also a part of GF1 Studios too, so.
But I'm gonna fist fight. I'm gonna fist fight Mac for her though.
You're gonna fist Mac?
You heard me.
Hey, yo.
Oh, no.
I'll pay for it. I'll
no,
allow it.
No.
Don't be a prude.
No.
I said fist fight, by the way. But if I gotta fist him.
No. Just no.
Whatever gets
Call
you
me-
to me,
no.
right? Whatever
No.
it takes.
Call me Mephisto. It's gonna be so hot.
No.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So
Revenge
tomorrow we're playing Baldur's Gate. Saturday
Devil's in the details. Max, my little thought.
Saturday we are. I'm still assuming we're doing the podcast on James Earl Jones.
Yes, we are. That's gonna happen.
What else is happening this week?
Yeah, we'll talk after the stream.
What else is happening this week? Is there anything else happening? Okay, Baldur's Gate tomorrow. Podcast Saturday. And whatever else is coming up, because we have some other stuff that's coming up soon. Anyways, yeah, the stupid fruit fly. Fruit fly's trying to fly in my mouth. Yes. So, yeah, with that said, nice game, nice show, nice episode, good fights, good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.
All right.
Bye.
Good night.